لماذا أتورط في المتاعب دائما؟
ذلك غير معتاد.
بوسعنا الاعتماد على الأغالب. إنهم يرسلون الذهب في الموعد المناسب ويمدحون الخليفة كل جمعة ويقاتلون.
البدء في العمل.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
محدقا في ضفة خراسان لنهر دجلة. فترات غروب الشمس.
بما أنك تصغي إلي.
ذلك أشبه كثيرا بما تطرحه في سياق. كان مبتسما مثل غلام.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazl Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Where is Arib al-Ma'mun? Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
Translate. Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعا.
أفتقد الأيام الخوالي عندما كان حي الحرية
إدارة بيت الحكمة؟ أعترف بأنه مدير كفر.
Nine fingers, over here.
صغار الجن الذين يشغلون الأشياء الأخبار الواردة من الفضاء. الموضوع في حديثي عن
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an.
على باله أن المروزية الموقرة ما زال بدينة التكميل. لابد أن نشبه بشدة.
أعتقد أن الإسماعيليين يشكلون دولة.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something. These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds. Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
Attention symposium attendees. The great scholar's lecture will begin after a short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounteous snacks and the sparkling wit of your fellow guests.
وأنني استدعيت للمثول أمام المحتسب.
بشرائع الله تعالى.
سنحتاج إلى
Let us get a wider view.
حلاوة صوت فرقعة العظام، ثم سأبقر بطنه بعد أن يصرخ قليلا.
كان الغبار فظيعا في الخارج بجوار نهر بن حيث
هناك فرص كثيرة للانتهاج. اختبار العالم الأوسع
بين البريد وصاحب الخبر يصير
الذي أعرتني إياه الدور الماضي الذي يتناول
اگر جدیدترین
حاولت تناول الموضوع شرق الأسواق الأربعة مباشرة. يذكرني ذلك.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
إسحاق يحسن إدارة بيت الحكمة؟ وأن ذلك أكثر مما يجب.
ذلك الذي سحق للصداع إنه المصدر الوحيد. كنت هناك. ساقطت حبلا يهترئ ويطقطق هذا الحموية لا يشكل.
بالمناسبة
there is that poet the bid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, pilot of desert ships. From distant... Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
مبتسما مثل غلام صغير وما قاله المعلم البلخي. فأنا أسترجع ما قاله المعلم البلخي.
أكثر روزهای این هفته را در کار
السوق الجديدة قاسية بعض.
يجب أن أسترق مع ذلك التاجر أضلاع طويلة من مدينة الري.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe.
Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyya. I need to hunt him down.
أفكر في الأمر مليا. لا أعدك بأنني سأحلها، لكن من يدري؟ ستواجه صعوبة في العثور على أبي جعفر إذا ذهبت إلى بيت الحكم مشاطرا في ناحية
The old fraud Fazil went into hiding.
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Show me everything. Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Never mind. I will look around on my own.
As you wish.
Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fossil's greatest work.
Looks clear.
I've lost
I can
Fossil's
use my
greatest
weapons
work.
again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Hey, hold there. Are you touched?
لكني أسمع ضوضاء غريبة. أراهن على أن أبا القاسم يصنع جهازا موسيقيا آخر. يولد ضوضاء.
Hold on. Now you pay! There, got you!
Not dead yet. Stay sharp.
Right. You're raven bait. Yes! You see? Isn't this nice?
sounds like part of a pass phase. I better not use my weapons here.
Where is the kahraman? I wish to complain about the shortness of the lecture. I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see the powerful terror on the great scholar's face?
He looked like somebody about to get his skull drilled.
How revolting!
Forget I mentioned it.
Hey! Eat some of this! Pathetic! Not getting through, fool! None will pass me!
Better not use my weapons here.
Yes.
I was asking about underground places in the House of Wisdom.
What about them?
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars?
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you. Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
No.
I better not use my weapons here.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
Incredible the stories I hear from the eunuchs. Lady Arib seems to write 10 new songs every day. It is no wonder her excesses are tolerated. Her enemies multiply. Arrow caught me there. Just a flesh wound. But left a nasty scar, as you've seen. An inch to the bone.
Huh? Maybe someone's trying to deceive us?
Keep to the roof, I say.
Nothing here.
Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too.
What was that?
Especially after the murder in the library.
Keep away from it.
What's
I
this
don't
place
like
coming
it.
to? And those screams from the basement.
I better get back.
Stomach. Such pain.
Let's not let our guard down. Nothing. Right.
I'm going to go hunting with Jawad. You're welcome to join us if you want. He's got a new falcon to train for the Sahib.
Hey, did Jamil pay you back yet? He still owes me. How many weeks is that? Getting to the point at which we should insist.
Where
Where is our relief?
This key could be useful.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement.
I better not use my weapons here.
Nobody's putting in that thing. Not ever.
Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers.
You can pull my teeth out with hot irons before you get me in there.
What?
Hey!
What in God's name?
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
take me back there. I don't belong here.
Where is my robe? I can't meet the scholar without my special robe.
This world doesn't look right. Someone take me back to the bright, shiny place.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the bed. question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the Order. The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory.
Travelers, are you fresh from the bazaar and new laden with goods? Do you worry how you will bear them back from whence you came? Then seek out active character.
أحب خبزه كثيرا في الواقع. پاسدار به حسابت میرسد.
تحلى ببعض الأدب أيها الأبلة.
Basim ibn Isхак.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just follow the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper... Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, Was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.